Which is hardest, and you mean which is hardest boss, or which is hardest just pass? Because there's a few paths that I'm screwed on. Just can't get past. Let me know if you can hear me. I'm not entirely sure if I've got this set up properly. Hold on. Something up with my stream. It doesn't seem very clear on the computer here. That's probably why then. Oh, there we go. That seems a bit better. Yes, so. Yeah, so I don't know which one to try. Try at the moment. Got a few paths that I could take, but not the easiest paths to take. This one is annoying because I can't get past that Modo half the time. I've taken Killmonger for that, and then that takes either a tech champion or a synergy champion for Ghost away. I don't know if there's any paths that you want to see me attempt. There's a few difficult ones, but I did some of this Doctor Strange path today, which is improved power gain, and I got hit by a special 3 and it almost killed me, and I didn't know why, because with the Hood synergy you're not supposed to take any damage when you're phasing. And then I remembered I hadn't changed my team after trying the other path with Killmonger, so I didn't even have Hood in my team. So that's why I took a lot of damage on that time. But I think I might try this line that I tried earlier on today as well. Failed it as well. Oh no, not this one. I think it's in the last boss. The Kang one. I think I got up to a Korg. The Korg stopped me. No, actually this line I got up to this girl here. I was doing pretty well, and then I really screwed it up. Because it's only explosive personality, so just don't hinder the block and you'll be fine. Because I used Star-Lord for him, Star-Lord for him, like Star-Lord for him, and I used Sentinel for him. Sentinel for Killmonger as well. That was very good because I kept armor breaking him. and that way he wasn't giving me reverberation damage. How many revives do I usually use in the path? I try to use none. Most of the paths I've done at the moment, I use no revives, or I use a lot of health potions. But as you can see, I'm very low in units at the moment, so I try to do it without using any units at all and any revives at all. But there is sometimes I need a revive, so I go and try and get one from the 4-hour free crystal. But yeah, I'm trying to do this. Spend as less as possible on that, basically. When it comes to spending the units on it, because I can never hold my units, I always end up buying that stupid Cavalier crystals or the featured Cavaliers for 300 units. So I guy in the arena, I get the 300 units, open a crystal and get a 3-star, and then I wonder why I've got no units. Whereas I could be saving these units and doing things like this, which is more beneficial in the long run because I get rank up materials. Also with this explosive personality node, if you use Sentinel and use a special one, he armor breaks all of the explosive personality armors that you actually put onto them. So if you're doing it properly, you can kind of hit them 4 times into the block to make 4 times into the block to actually get like the armor on them, and then if you press a special one, it takes all of that away, which means you can build up your analysis quite well. Whereas if you don't use a special one and you hit them 5 times, you're going to take a lot of damage. Yeah, I do. I usually go into Realm of Legends Wolverine, and I usually do the first fight Wolverine and Captain Marvel. I'll use anybody really. Just depends who I want to use on that day. Star-Lord, Ghost. I've seen me going in with Thing and the synergies just for a bit of fun. But if I'm doing this with Thing, I usually go the whole way through the Realm of Legends just with Thing. Just because it's a lot of fun using his synergies. And it's mainly the synergy with the champion. Every time you get that final blow, you go indestructible, and every time they hit you, you get a fury, which is quite a big fury, and Thing does massive damage. If you take Hela and Angela with you, you actually regenerate 20% health. If you kill off all of the other people in your team, so the other 4 people apart from a Thing, it's 100% chance guaranteed that you will regenerate 20% of your health on the final blow. And Thing's just such a tank that for that first Winter Soldier fight to get down to 0 health, basically, it takes him like 50 hits to hit you. I mean, for me, probably the fastest for me is Domino. I use Domino and I use a fully synergized. Basically, get a special 3, and I've done 30,000 bleed damage with one special 3 per tick, and that is, I mean, they just melt away, absolutely melt. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It just depends. I've seen me going in with Ronin 6-star just to see, just to do it. Just depends what I'm doing. I'll sit and watch YouTube. Just sit and play. I know I should probably watch YouTube and do some arena, but yeah, hey ho, I just go through Realm of Legends, Wolverine, and Captain Marvel just to get the health potions. You'll soon to find out that I'm not the best Ghost player by a long shot. I always end up screwing up some ways along the lines. I really wish he was awakened, because this would make it so much easier with getting that power when I'm phasing, when they're trying to hit me. It is so much easier. Variant 3, what are we doing? Or you just kind of been leaving it for now? I might try Ghost with this Iron Man. Pretty good, because when he gets his last stage, Ghost is actually unblockable, so pretty good when you got that synergies. Oh crap, I was not paying attention. Do not hit him. Be very careful now, otherwise I am going to be dead with that explosive personality. Node. Oh man. Good. I'm mostly an MCU fan. I do like a lot of the characters that obviously is not in the MCU and all that, and I really like when they introduce them and they do their own movies, like things like Venom and all that, and Carnage is coming along and everything else. It would be pretty good, but yeah, I've not really been too into comics. I've got a few comics that I've just collected over the years, and a few like encyclopedias, like Spider-Man villains and heroes and stuff like that. It's just a bit of fun, you know. It's not. I don't religiously collect comic books or anything like that, but I kind of do religiously collect the DVDs and such, because I've got, I think, pretty much all of the DVDs that there is. There's a couple that I'm missing. Oh, you joking me, man? What? I definitely dexed there. Looks like this line's not going to be happening today because I don't know when you revive. So. Stop doing that into my comp. Come on, just do a heavy attack, man. Gee whiz. How many times do you want to hit into my block, man? Hey, Big Tone, how we doing? Nice to see you here. I can't do anything at the moment. Ah. There's no point. I'm just gonna quit out of this. Oh, the Loki one, definitely 100%. Loki, hands down. Loki's gonna hopefully be an amazing series. Not too worried about the Winter Soldier and Falcon, but hopefully that gives them like the screen time that they need, because they're not really that exciting to see or watch when it comes to the movies. Winter Soldier's got like a metal arm and a gun. I don't know, WandaVision might be quite good. I just hope it's not just going to be a bloody love story. That's all. I mean, I hope they kind of tap into the strengths of Scarlet Witch and Vision, like how powerful they should be. You know, that would be quite good. One of the things I'm pretty psyched about is the new rendition of Blade. I think that's going to be. I hope that's going to be mental, and I hope they do they definitely will do a proper Fantastic Four movie, rather than Fox just screwing it up every bloody time. Yeah, Tone, I don't know. Where are you at? Are you in the Colossus one at the moment? The third one, third chapter. I've done that one 100%. It wasn't bad. I think I used maybe a couple of pots, but yeah, it wasn't too bad. I think this path here, Heart Locker, is about the easiest path you can do, because basically it's just don't use your special attack at the same time twice. And if you've got anybody that can get around Medusa, then you'll be fine. This one is, what's this one? Yeah, the shrug off debuffs 80% sooner. That's not too bad either. I did that one. I think that was my first one I did, the first line, and I went through Nightcrawler, and then you've seen the spry path there. That's probably the hardest path, isn't it? And pretty much almost the hardest path in the whole of Variant, I think. I think a lot of people are having a lot of trouble with it. But I mean, I just used Domino in her heavy attacks, man, and she just walked through it, no bother. I mean, I used a couple of health potions and that was it. Yeah, you went this Red Hulk one. The rapid metabolism. Yeah, no. It's not too bad. It's pretty easy. I mean, it's just about interception, isn't it? And they're quite annoying, some of the champions on there, because you've got Agent Venom, who is like a multiple hit special one. Punisher there as well. Cull Obsidian, he's quite an easy fight. Ronan, he's got quite annoying specials. Yeah, Killmonger's very good for that that path there. The spry path, because obviously as soon as you punish one of their specials, you become I don't even know what it's called. You get True Strike, yeah. So basically you can do it. I have a 4-star Killmonger who actually got me through that MODOK in the first one, because I think is it Howard the Duck, then Joe Fixit, then Sentinel, not Sentinel, Ultron, and then then there's a bloody Modoc, and Killmonger got me through there. And then after that is a Korg, stun immune Korg, and I can't fight Korg at all. Man's alright on the far right path until Rogue then got battered. Yeah, no, Rogue can be a bit of fun. I mean, I tried that path actually twice. The first time I did it, I got the Rogue and I was using SL, Star-Lord, and I got to, I think she had like 8% left. I accidentally missed a parry and she killed me. And I thought, you know what, I might just try with Sentinel, and heal block her with this special one. Yeah, she went right back up to like 90% and I had hit her 250 times in Sentinel. So I was like, well, okay. So I just quit out of that fight and then I did it again and I soloed every fight, which was a lot better chance. So sometimes you're better just spending 30 units on a energy refill rather than 40 units on a 40% revive, because you never know, you might have a better fight the next time you go through it. And energy refills are a lot easier to come by than it is like revives. You get energy refills from pretty much everything in the Alliance. I think like item use there, you get one for that, and that's in 3 days. That's every 3 days you get a new one of them. Cull, yes, I probably will, Tony. Yeah, I've got him here. I took him up to rank 3. I can rank for him right now because I have a 3 to 4 gem, but I couldn't get enough gold as well. But I'm kind of hanging off, I really wanted to do, but I will see. I probably will do Cull, to be fair. Favorite champion to fight with? The most fun champion I have is probably Thing, but it just depends. I suppose it depends on the situation. I mean, I like Captain America Infinity War because he's got so much utility. You take in a skill champion with you, you can basically go through biohazard. The armor breaks, you can reverse healing with Cap Infinity War and everything else. But I mean, and then you've got Domino with her just her raw power is she's just brilliant. I mean, I've seen like a 6-star rank 2, I think, taking down Winter Soldier in Realm of Legends in 9 hits or something like that, I think it was. Just absolutely insane. But yeah, what's your favourite character to use? What are we doing? You trade me the rank 4 gem for 1.2 million gold. I don't. Do 1.25 and then, yeah, we'll go for it. I can't just give it away for nothing, There has to be some kind of value with it. Is it kind of buffering for you guys? Oh, I seem to be maybe back to normal. Stream health went down there for a wee minute. I don't know, we should try a path in 6.1. I need Captain America for this guy. I'm just gonna take Domino and our synergy, I think. Oh, I can't take our synergies. I'll take that one. I do need bleed champions though, because I might go this path that has do you bleed. Yeah, no, I think it seems okay now, Tony. I think it was kind of lagged there for a wee minute, but I think it's kind of back to normal now. See, I've got this Mr. Sinister I could rank up. I've got Void there, I've got Iceman. I've got quite a lot of nice champions, just too low, not enough. Not enough resources for it. But I'm trying to think of this path because I need Captain America Infinity War for the boss. Star-Lord's a powerhouse. Could use Domino for the bleed node, or I could take in Ronin. His bleed isn't all that powerful, or actually, I might take in Carnage. I don't know, synergies I've got. All champions, 6% health, 6% attack. No, I don't think I'll bother with that. I think what I will do though is take in thing, because I will have the 3 synergies with Captain America. So it'd be good. There's probably Hyperion, just some heavies and KO. Yeah, Hyperion's strong, like he's very strong. I like the way how he can heal as well in this after doing a special 3 or whatever. Ghost is great, yeah, but I mean she is very difficult to play, and she does get a lot better when she's awakened, just because you can get the special 2s and that faster, so you can close out fights quicker. And also you kind of do need the synergy with who is it? Wasp, which makes her specials unblockable, and I only have the 4 stars, so I can't really even take her into at 6. I mean, I can, and I can do with like all or nothing nodes with Hood, so I take no damage. So I've got him as 5-star. I actually took Hood up to rank 3 earlier on because there's no point in having a synergy team that's too low, because then you won't be able to use them. Yeah, no, yeah. I do have a video, Thing versus Rolgan, Labyrinth of Legends. That was quite good. I fairly enjoyed that fight. I went into Old Man Logan and I got absolutely destroyed within about a minute. I don't have a 5-star Hyperion actually, so that might be a good thing, a good person to keep that awakening, not the awakening gem, the rank up gem for. But we can always, we probably get resources again for that, because depending on what happens, I'm probably going to be looking for a map 6 alliance, just because it's a lot. The problem is war. War is just, it's just way too long. You know, it's a month. You know, so you're talking like it's a month before you get any rewards. Whereas like Alliance Quest, you get 4 times the amount of rewards in a month. So it just seems like sense to go for higher AQ and lower war, because you get better rewards for AQ than you do for war, and it costs you a hell of a lot less units. Not units, like glory. You don't have to boost as much and all that. Yeah, you do have 5-star Hyperion. Is he awakened though, Hyperion? Tone, is he? Or did you not have an awakening gem for him? Because I think on your profile is all awakened by awakening gems. There's been no actual duplicates, if I believe correctly. This is a no retreat node, so you can swipe back, but you can't swipe back twice, otherwise you take degeneration damage. It's not too bad. Sometimes with the specials you can kind of time it properly. Oops. Yeah, like that, and then it's not too bad. Power drain, good one. Star-Lord is just so powerful, man. Well, my top 5 had to be awakened. That's what I thought. 2 or 3 of my, I think your first rank 5, or your only rank 5 is Sparky, is it? I can't use Sparky at all. His evade when I'm trying to dexterity just really annoys me, and I end up getting punched in the face many times. I mean, I know he's a fantastic champion. I know he's absolutely brilliant. You get him up to 10 poisons. There's not much that can out damage him, but it's just the evade mechanic is so crap at the moment. I mean, like Spider Gwen, the fact is like she cannot evade if you're holding block. That mechanic is fantastic. And also, if there's an unblockable special, if you just let go, she 100% has a chance to evade it. Because if you use like Sparky or you use Spider-Man and they're punching you in the face, you don't evade. Whereas if you're fighting them, they evade like every second. You know, it's like it's oh man, it's just so silly. You know, it should be the same for one for the same. You know. So what have we got here? One mana power, explosive personality. Try Domino. Oh crap! Stupid perfect. And I took damage from explosive personality. I should kill him. Bad move, bad move. I think that's the Do You Bleed? Yeah. Actually, I think I need to put another point into. What happened to me in war? Domino is too good. What happened in war? You either got destroyed by Domino or you did the destroying. Because she can be a right pain in the ass to fight sometimes. Right, okay, Do You Bleed node. Let's see what card is here. Yeah, the Mordo stun. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, no. I completely forgot that Domino even does that. I did the same when I used to use a Gwenpool for him. Because she would just randomly stun him and I would try to hit them and then that would be me. I would just be getting punched right in the face. Oh, I forgot about the node. Yeah, I think it's gonna have to be Domino for this. I think. God, where that bleeds at. Only took him in here for a bit of fun on this node. Come on, in the pod. There we go. It's a pretty long fight. I love how his specials are pish. I love how his specials are unblockable when they're bleeding. Come on, you got this, Thomas. Let's go. These are rank 3 cards, just in case you're wondering. There we go. Got him down with 2% left. Fury would be great here, yeah. I've got him as a 4-star, unfortunately. That's about it. 258 hits, not bad. Been through this path before and got to the boss and died at the boss and then didn't revive because I didn't want to waste it, kind of really. Aggression Fury, Hospital Genesis. Yeah, no, I remember this one as well. So we'll just go in with that one. Man, they have to degenerate there. God damn it. Don't you have someone stronger than that you need to bring a rank through? Yeah, I do. I could have used Domino, but or I could have taken Ronin. Who else have I got that bleeds? Captain America's a good bleeding special one. I was just I like using Carnage for every now and again, and thought it'd be a bit of fun because he's a very good champion now after his buff. That was one of the champions I was most disappointed in when he came out because I was so looking forward to him coming out because like Venom, Carnage, just my favourite characters in the MCU. Not the MCU, just in Marvel in general. And for Carnage to come in and be like a meme from the get go was really degrading for everything. I think a lot of people felt the same way. A lot of people were really a lot of people were really unhappy that Carnage came in. He was crap. Remember that Iceman grind that me and you did, Tone? Like 7-8 million or something, and he went for 4 or 3.6 or something. It was an absolutely crazy grind for 3 days, and we didn't even need to do. We didn't need to do like half of. Robert, that node again, man. No retreat node. Dumbass. Alright, maybe special 2. Go. Dead. Yeah, I was nowhere near getting Carnage for that arena either, I'm sure. Because there was so much hype for him, and then he just turned out to be absolutely trash. Kind of, well, I mean, Venom was okay. He wasn't as bad, but he wasn't as good, and then he just became like pretty one of the best champs, really. Energy. Sticking an old refill. You planning on going for any 4-star grinds, Tony, or not? They're kind of irrelevant at the moment, 4-stars. Kabam's kind of made it that way because you can't take them into like Act 6 or that. So, unless, I wish what they'd done is, maybe when you go once through, um, or something like that, or like, I just think that would have been a better way for them to work it rather than just no, you're not getting it and that's the end of it, Masochism, well, looks like this is for a note for thing because he is immune to masochism because he cannot be. Oh no, it's not buffy masochism. I was going to say he can't be nullified. Well, that's changing him because apparently somebody has been nullifying him. Oops. So if you do it just in time, you can evade both of his hits in special one. I'm out of parties. Ooh. Good thing is this thing can take a hit. Come on. Throw that special one, man. Screw you. This guy all or nothing or what? Oh, finally. You took your new Captain Marvel up to rank 5 as a 4-star. I think the last one I took up was Call Obsidian as a 4-star. I got Corvus and Call Obsidian as 4-star rank 5. All I need now is the 5-star Corvus, because I don't have him as a 5-star. This is a really annoying fight actually. I've just decided. I mean, I do have class disadvantage, which is not helping the matter. Oh, you... At least he's down. That was a sketchy fight though. I do like to sometimes take the 4-stars up, just for a bit of fun. I do Call Obsidian up just for fun. Never used them, I don't think. I use them in arena, but that's about it. It's so expensive to rank up a 4-star to rank 5. It's like 5 tier 4 basics or something. it's like, well, no, because it takes that many to do the 5 stars as well. And you can't use 4 stars in the end game, so in turn, there's hardly any point in bloody doing the 4 stars. You know, other than just for a bit of fun. I mean, if you don't have tier 2 alphas, you might as well do it anyway, because you can't rank up a 5 star, so by the time you get the tier 2 alpha, you're going to have the tier 4 basic. Because tier 4 basic are not too bad to come by anymore, you know. That the basic arena being free now instead of 10,000 battle chips. I think the only one that still charges is for the class cash or something. One for the catalysts. But the alpha and the basic one they're free at the moment, I believe. Oh well, this guy, yeah. This guy, I hate this guy. I'll just go to the Star Lord first, see what I can do. A special one I can usually get 2 like dexes. With the timer. Ah, crap. Let's just try and get some damage in. That heavy's so annoying because you can't dex twice. So you dex once and you have to wait for the time and then you get slapped in the face by him. I mean, this regeneration is nothing basically in this. You know? This is the block damage, man. That's why Cap's really good for this fight. I just thought I'd use them first. See, that's utter pish, mate. What's the line done? I can't revive. Bollocks. I'm dead. stupid bloody heavies for that guy, man. I don't think I've got any potions. No, nothing worth it. And no revives? No. That's irritating. I wouldn't have minded getting that down. But I'll get a 4-star this daily, just to annoy Toad. Yeah, and I have no means of getting any revives. Hero use as well, it takes so bloody long with hero use. I couldn't have been level up or something, I could have gotten a 20% revive. Can do some arena. Just to pass the time. I usually do my 4-stars in here, the 5-stars in the other one, and then you still need the 6-stars really in the 5-star arena. Usually get like 4 million or something with the 6-stars. I think the 6-stars is like just under 800,000 per run of 6-star. I have 12 6-stars. Actually, when Alliance War season rewards come out, I will have enough for another 6-star. So that might be a wee bit excitement. Definitely a lot of good champions in that pool at the moment. I mean, there's way too many, really, to be perfectly honest. What? No way. Kabam servers acting up as per usual. Tony, are you in that beta for the new Call of Duty or not? Or are you just playing Battlefield? tried the 2v2. Tougher than Battlefield. Back to Battlefield 5, yeah. Yeah, I think they're getting a bit bloody far-fetched now. There's one coming out every couple of months. It's a bit bloody ridiculous, to be fair. You've seen that new, the new Marvel Avengers game? Looks really cool. I'm definitely going to be saving up for that next year. That's coming in May. Is it May next year, I think? We'll try again when the online beta is open. Oh yeah, that new Iron Man VR, yeah, that looks sick. I really want to get that VR, man. It's just a bit hefty. 200 odd bucks. Is your VR working again or not? Because I think you said that was it your boy broke it or something? I need to get my mate, he's got it. Electrical tape, exactly. Electrical tape's brilliant. Yeah, no, my mate's got the VR, and I might borrow it for him. Sometime he's just in Glasgow and I'm in Orkney, so he might be coming up. He'll probably come up when he's on leave. Works offshore, so but maybe he'll give me a loan of it. See how it is. I'll see if I've got the balls to try Resident Evil unlike yourself, Tony. Big Jesse. Oh, how's the stream? Is it a bit laggy? Hell no. You had to hide behind the couch for that one, eh? My missus, she loves like horror movies, but she can't watch them. She's like, oh yeah, let's put on a horror movie. I'm like, well, no, because horror movies are crap. Because they just start, middle, and end in the same bloody way, so it's just a waste of time. And then she ends up sitting on her phone because she can't watch it because she's too scared. I thought you'd fallen over. I think the last game I played was I don't know the game. What was it called? Detroit. I played that. It wasn't a bad game actually. It's quite good. I played it once I think, but I've still got that Battlefield 2 I think in the packaging that I bought. Oh, how long ago? About 4 months ago. Still in the packaging. trouble when you try to do arena one-handed. The champions never go in properly. Run away. You get special feed there in a minute. Yep. That's an early streak, they hardly fill their specials actually. So little points for many fights at the start. Alright. Forgot about that when you're fighting Domino, you have to let her hit a full medium before you try and attack into her. Come on, stop punching me in the face. It's actually really quick to get the milestones in the arena now. So what do you think of that Colossus and Old Man Logan beat us, Tony? I hope this kind of stay like that, but I mean, that damage that Colossus is doing is just insane. 50 odd K and all this. And he's Incinerate immune now. Which is should have been bloody obvious, to be fair. But then you got champions like Dormammu and Ghost Rider who are actually on fire and are not Incinerate immune because apparently it's internal fire from hell or something, and it's different types of fire. What a load of cack. I think I've got both of them awakened actually, I'm not entirely sure, I'll have a look in a minute. I definitely have Colossus awakened. But I don't think Colossus actually needs to be awakened to be. From what I was seeing, I mean, it does help right enough, but I don't think it's absolutely mandatory. I think he only goes up to like 50% as well. My Dormammu. I hate the fact when you're stuck in a path. Because you can't do nothing. All you can do is basically everything. She died. What does the old man Logan do anyway? I don't think I've seen actually any of his gameplay. I watched Colossus gameplay today, but it just seems like old man Logan is like a Labyrinth of Legend kind of character, which is annoying because Aegon's the best for that, so why would you bother trying with any other champion, you know? Fair enough, Aegon can't do much else because he's got such a slow ramp up time, but I mean, if I get Aegon Awakened, I'll do Labyrinth of Legends 100%, just to have it done 100%. I mean, the rewards are not really worth it anymore because of the rewards that we're getting for Act 6 and variants and all that, but it's still good to have everything as a 100%, you know? Oh, Scarlet Witch, eh? I remember when I did Act 4 with the 3-star before 4.0. Man, Tony, you see that lefty solo with the Act 5 Ultron with Venom? That was sick, man. I can't do that. But he was getting very lucky with the armor and the Fury buffs that were perking up. There was hardly any regeneration ones that I seen. Or power gain ones. Every time I do it, the first one's bloody power gain, and if I accidentally parry at the start, I'm dead. Or dead, because I don't do it anymore. Because it's 100%, but... Medusa's being mean. Bleed stacks when bleed up, use space with 2 converts to furies. Can have like 15 furies. Does he not have critical bleed as well? Is that something I heard? Maybe that was just data mined and he's not actually got that. I'm sure he was getting critical bleeds like Domino. I could be wrong though. I mean, like I say, I haven't watched any. Crit bleeds as well. Yeah, I wonder how strong they are because, like I said before, I don't know if you were here, but Domino's crit bleeds are just insane. And against LOL Red Hulk, I was getting I got fired off a special 3. It was 30k bleed per attack, so 60k per second. Very mental. Let's see if I can get a wee revive from this wee. Arena crystals. Because I need it, I won't get any. Oh, I got the 15 actually. My headphones going a bit low on battery. I'll get the other one out. I got the AirPods for the iPhone, so they last. They're pretty good bloody earphones to be fair. Best wireless ones I've ever had. Right, let's see if we can go and finish off this line here. The Saberman. Might as well use all this pish. I've only got another one of them, but I just don't have enough units, you know. I've got 6. Ugh, never mind, I suppose. I am unboosted as well, which is probably not a very good idea. I should have boosted up, but never mind. No, don't be a person like that. No, you mother. Bottled it. What a tit. Fucking light intercept, man. Light intercept. This shit really pisses me off. That gets on your game, I suppose. I'll just do that later. Let's have a look and see. Old man Logan is not awakened, and neither is Colossus, actually. Well then. There you go. Actually, though, I do have this. An awakening gem, though. Which is interesting. And I do have a 3 to 4 gem for a 2015 character, which has got Colossus in. This is finished. 6.5 hours. Yeah, I'm not staying up that long. Anyway, I'll just. I suppose I might as well end it here now. It's been an hour and a half. Thanks very much for coming in, having a chat. Tony, get sorted with variant 3, yeah? Expect it to be done soon. And get that old Colossus down before he gets his buff, otherwise he might be a lot harder. Or he might be easier to fight, you never know. I don't believe that. Tony, because Sparky cannot evade the specials, and you got the rank 5, which would be quite handy in that situation, because yeah, you better get your finger out. But look, it does kind of look like Colossus is more of a attack champion, so he might not be. He's probably still not going to be very good. I don't think he's going to be a defender by any means. I think he's just going to be a powerhouse, really. But yeah, I'm going to end it here. Thanks very much for coming in, Tony, and everybody else that came in. Sharing some thoughts, asking some questions, yes. I'll be back tomorrow night, I'll do the same again. I'll see if I can get a wee revive. And try to... I'm going to hit the arena in a wee while, in a minute. Go to bed, and then hit the arena in the morning. But yeah, I'll hopefully get that last Saber man down to... He's not on very much, man. Thanks very much, Tone Boy. I'll catch you soon. Thanks, my man.